All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they share for Biafra land and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this broadcast too. All right, my wonderful people, the latest one with the boss brains at the moment, we say yes, the PM has given one of the biggest, strongest orders that you can ever think of concerning the Janja weed, and he has instructed them to take every single one of them down, to destroy them. My people, you understand, whenever the PM makes such an order, you know that it has entered into something else, and of course, these people are going to suffer for whatever it is they have done to have made the PM actually come out like this to say things like this. It's going to be terrible for them. It is going to be heartbreaking for them because they don't enter one chance. My people, so as it is hot where you know, as everything they be whenever it comes to the clash between the Biafra Liberation Army and the Nigerian Army, or the Fulani headsmen, they always collect and woto anytime, any day, because of course they are not even fit to face our men that have been trained in so many ways to be ready for whatever rubbish they try to throw at us. That is one thing we should also have in mind, because at this point we are a set of people that are able to withstand whatever it is they send at us, or whatever it is they throw at us. We are going to be able to take it down. We are going to be able to stand firm in whatever it is and blow back on a very huge level. That is the spirit of the matters are rising. Even at this particular point, we're a set of people that will always and will forever be ready for whatever it is that these people throw at us. We are a set of people that are not going to give up. We are not going to head down and think about any other thing. But the fact that we are going to be successful in everything we've put our hands into. And that's we standing, we understand also the situation of things right now in the so-called Islamic State that has caused a whole lot of issues at this point, that has caused people to think that things are not even going to go well again. We understand that even at this particular point where we find ourselves, that a whole lot of things are happening and people are surprised. Biafra'S, we are letting you know that you should not be surprised that the country is going into full-time decline at this particular point, because it has always been meant to be. It is something that we have been looking at, has been seeking towards for a long time, and even as much as we thought, or at some point maybe we felt that it would not end up that way, it has ended up to be what we are facing at this moment. It has ended up to be what we have to even face, because it is one of the biggest things that you would see and you would be surprised about. That is the truth of the matter. That is one thing we need to actually think about and know that this particular issue that we found ourselves in is a very big one, and it will stay. It's something that will stay if we do not decide to actually put in real actions that would affect us positively. Because the earlier we do what we need to do for ourselves, the better for us. Because if we do not, if we keep slacking, if we keep misbehaving, then these people would have a way of always waking up and doing whatever they want against us and doing whatever they want to us, because of course they feel that they are going to be able to put us down. One thing is clear: we are not a set of people that would wake up one day and not do what we expected to do. No, we're a set of people that would always appear where we need to be, and then work towards what we actually need to do to improve on all sectors. We know how all the Biafran factions have been working towards doing things in a better way. We know how things have been ever since. We understand the rate at which things are even going right now, and it is going to be fully better that we come to that full-time understanding that these people cannot do without us, and that is why they are looking for ways to encroach into our land, to acquire more lands and to get more things, to use our resources, to keep using our resources rather, to make more gains, because I believe that is what they want to keep doing. But then once we have come to realize, once we have come to understand that every single thing we are doing right now is for the betterment, is for the improvement of a whole lot of things, then we'll come to understand that these particular steps that are being taken right now are things that are going to help us in general. There are things that are going to help us in full. And that is the truth of the matter. That is what we need to do personally to actually get to where we need to be. And as time goes on, things. What reason? What happened to the lands in their place? Is their place not enough for them to graze their cows? Why are they coming into our land? If it's not for a takeover, I don't know what else it is. Because right from time, I believe what these people have always wanted is to take over our land. Because you enter the streets of Owerri, you enter the streets of Anambra, you enter the streets of Ohafia, Igbo land, you'd see Hausa people, mosques built everywhere. And these people are able to like wake up one day, enter there, do whatever they want. The places where they are mosque or where they pray to their Lord on Fridays are being filled or is being filled with all these Hausa and Yoruba Muslims, covering the roads, blocking the roads, stopping movement because of the fact that they are praying to their God. You don't try that in their rural areas. You don't try that in their place in the north. They will take you down. They are not in support of anything Christian, and if you are a Christian in that place, which means you are hiding as a Christian. But then they come into our place and we give them that accommodation of, hey, the peace we have here and how we would always want to accommodate them in anything they do. And this has given them the morale to feel like they can take over or do whatever it is. Go to people's universities, you see these people there. You see that they are now the ones riding bikes, and these are all steps these people have taken towards taking charge of the Igbo land. And it is very heartbreaking and very bad that these are the things that are happening. You see that in every state, one way or another, especially in Owerri, there is an Amawusa. That place they call Amawusa, that is where it's as if they've been given that place. I don't believe anywhere in Biafra land, these people should be allowed or given a place where they can stay. Because their mission is to take over, encroach and take over, give birth, have lots of children wherever they are. They do not even care. They breed their young ones anywhere they find themselves, and they come out and beg, and that is how they live their lives. And so these are, you feel that they are just people that are begging. It's a lie. These are things that they use to encroach into the land they want to convert and they want to take over. And that is why we need to be alert as Ndi Igbo. We need to really be at alert to make sure that these things don't affect us. These things don't find us one day and end us. Because that is what it's aiming for. That is what this whole mission is aiming for. To cleanse Ndi Igbo. But of course, we are not supposed to allow that to happen to us. We are not going to let that kind of thing happen to us because we are Ndi Igbo. And we expect, this is our land. This is Biafra land. The fact that these people have rejected giving us our land, or they've rejected giving us our referendum so for us to stay on our own, does not mean we'll allow people to encroach into it. And thank God for PM Mazi Simon Ekpa, that has decided, that have taken it up to his head, that has carried it on his head to make sure that the movement is not forgotten. The movement is carried up. The referendum is not a mission to be given up on. And that is why a whole lot of things are happening right now, because of the movement that has not been given up by people that have dedicated their lives to fighting for freedom. And so, my people, if you think that maybe you are not in support of Biafra, that is fine. Finally, when we get it, you can stay with them. You can stay with people that are ready to oppress you till death, that are ready to shoot you if you mess up, that are not even in support of Christianity. The only thing they want you to worship is that their God, which is the Muslim, which is their Allah. And then you would understand that there is no place that is better than where you are coming from. Yes, and that is the truth. People always wake up and say a whole lot of things concerning how we cannot stay on our own, or how we cannot live on our own. But then we've been able to live with people that are not interested in our progress. They are not interested in anything we hold dear. They've only ever wanted our failure. They've only ever wanted anything that will bring us down. That is what these people have always wanted right from time. And the earlier we get that into our skull, the better for us. They are not interested in us. They're not interested in us making it in any way. They've always wanted to take over. They've always wanted to have access, benefits from all our businesses and things like that. And that is one of the reasons they've decided not to let us go. But then we are not backing down on anything that concerns the Biafra movement. And so, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.